my man D's ain't here, and you know, I just I just wing it, so to speak. Um, Let me take this off briefly. Real quick, we're going to spotlight. I'm just going to go live to that Twitter effect. And I click on the right button here. Uh, so we're going to go here briefly. If what the Zoom going on here? But David Newton reports that Tremaine inside linebacker, Bears inside linebacker Tremaine Edmonds, um, lives part time in Charlotte. He uh, he was spotted at a restaurant in Charlotte, and he is a natural fit for what we need to do, and this is very true. And he is Kyle. I believe I know he's 250 pounds, but I don't exactly remember his weight. Um,
I don't either. I can get it right
uh,
now. Tremaine
or not his
Edmonds.
weight, his size. Uh, uh, anyway, he is a very good fit. He played for the Bears or for the Bills before he um um well he's from Danville, Virginia. He went to Virginia Tech. He is uh he is uh
Now, he's had
he
two
the Bears
seasons with
released
4
him. The
interceptions.
Yes, the Bears released him because of cap issues.
Yeah, they are
But
looking
he was
for.
the
I have
first.
a Bears fan at work that I work with, and they are
Right.
very, very concerned with the offensive line. They're very concerned because of their center retiring. They weren't exactly the strongest on the offensive line. So the Bears, I believe, are working to make as cap as possible because they're going to go out and they're going to sign one of these centers that's come off in free agent.
Absolutely, and
I have
um,
a logical
well,
feeling that the Bears are going to be in the Cade Mays discussion as well.
I think the Bears already traded for a center. I think I may be wrong on that part, but um,
I'm not
uh,
sure.
there's so many been so many.
They're trying
Yes,
to free up as much cap
yes.
as possible.
The Patriots traded
Oh, that's right. They
center
got the trade from
Bradbury
last
to
night.
the
Yeah.
Bears. Right.
Yes, sir.
Which they're still. I'm sure they still have needs. They still needed to save
So
cap to
they're
accomplish
freeing
things,
money for
so they
something,
released him.
but I don't
Right
know
now,
what it's for.
Mike K added into that. Right, Mike K added into that, and he stated that not even 28. That Edmonds is not even in 28. He's 27. He's played 8 seasons, racked up 900 total tackles, and he agrees with David. He's a logical fit, especially if the Panthers are looking for more of a range at that position, and he would come cheaper. And I never thought of this, but Mike has. Since the Bears cut him, and if we sign him, it doesn't affect future compensatory picks, which if we sign Devin
Yeah.
Lloyd, it kind of eliminates any compensatory picks we have. So that in itself is something to consider. Um, I really I like Edmonds.
Yeah.
He is I think he's 6'3" or 6'1", but he's 250 pounds and he's really good at coverage. That's kind of what you need, but he's also at 250. He's got the speed and the agility to stop the run at the line of scrimmage. So he's a natural fit for what we need to do.
Yes, sir. So a little bit more on him. ProFootballReference.com has him listed at 6'4", 251 pounds, born May 2nd, 1998. He's played in 119 games, and he's amassed 14 interceptions in his career.
Right. What's up, Michael? Glad you're here.
Sir, how you doing, Mike?
Right.
Yeah, Max
yes.
Crosby going for two
Max
firsts.
Crosby got traded to the Ravens
Insane,
for 2 first-round picks. Kyle, I never really thought we were in the play for Max Crosby. Dan's just not the guy who was going to trade in multiple first-round picks. He's just for a 28-year-old or for whatever, however, Max. He's just not that guy. He really wants to build through the draft. I understand that, so I never thought we were involved in that. But if you were ever going to give up 2 first-round picks for a guy, Matt Crosby would be that guy. Now, as far
absolutely.
as right. There's just some people that are talking here, but
yeah, Tremaine would be a good get. He like Mike K says, he's definitely probably going to be cheaper than Devin Lloyd. We're going to get compensation picks. That would be in our best.
Talk again, Kyle.
I said it would be in our best interest to sign Tremaine Edmonds.
Right.
I think that would be
exactly
the best thing that we could do.
He
like
comes
we were
in
talking before,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, like we were talking before, the strength of the 3-4 defense is the linebackers. And, whether we're drafting a couple, whether we're signing a big name, we need to look at I would say we isn't the Panthers. The Panthers need to specifically look at the linebacker position as the most important position on the defense to fix, because the strength of a 3-4 is in its linebackers.
Right. And a lot of people are waiting to hear the Panthers. Real quick, though, folks, there is a slight delay, a little lag in here, but we'll just have to fumble through it. I'm not going to kill the stream and restart it, so we'll just have to fumble through it the best we can. I don't feel it on my end, but I know when Kyle talks, there's a slight delay, so I may have to, wait so I know that he's done. But Mike K also talks about people really pushing one of all the restructures to happen so we can know. And he's got a valid point. The Panthers could rework 90% of these contracts at 11.59 and still have enough money to get things done. Now, we're going to go through that a little bit, but they can free up a boatload of money. All they got to do is drop a hat and do that. And some of that money they free up, if they're not planning to spend it on free agency in the open brook of free agency, there's no use to hurry with it. There's just not. And
no,
they've likely had conversations with the agents and the players, and they've kind of already drawn up everything. They just hadn't hit the enter button on the computer and made it happen yet. Or some of them, they may have already done it and just not announced it to the public. So, but we are going to
get in here and get our GM hats on.
This here. That's it. So on this side itself is from the pro footballnetwork.com / NFL Ultimate GM Simulator. And we're going to run that. I've never seen this. I went through I didn't go through all of it. I went through the to get through roster or to get through the roster part where I realized that I could reconstruct contracts, then I thought, okay, I'm going to make a video of this, and this is what I'm here for. So
Yes,
appreciate you
sir.
joining me, Kyle. We know
Absolutely.
we are the Panthers, and we're going to continue. Now this right here is just letting you know. Now, if I wanted to say, okay, the Panthers actually won this, I'm assuming there's a way letting you know how I could reset it and
Yeah.
simulate that way, but I'm not going to do that because that's how it was, and this is fine. Now, here's for the restructure. Derek Brown, I think they're going to restructure. And to add to the restructure part, folks, Derek, I know I love Derek Brown. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. So they're going to restructure him. And if they happen to add a year on his roster, fine. On
Yeah.
his contract, fine. Uh, as you can see, we start out with 11. We're going to restructure that, get 22. We can structure
Double
Robert
our
Hunt.
cap.
Now, there is questions on whether Robert Hunt is going to stay here or not, but in this simulation, I'm going to say he does.
Yeah.
J.C. Horn gets redone. Mowry gets redone.
Well, can I add to
Taylor
that, Pickle?
Moton,
I
I'm not
think
going to
I
redo
think
with
when
Taylor
we're
Moton.
talking about Robert
Go ahead.
Hunt, I think Canales laid it out so perfectly and so eloquently last season. He said Robert Hunt is an extremely large part of what we do on offense, and he is an integral part of the offensive line. I don't think that they would go out and spend over $100 million in money to bring in Lewis and Hunt, and then when Hunt gets hurt, we kind of, kick the can or do whatever. I don't think that that's going to happen. I really, really do think that Robert Hunt is going to be here for at least three. So the restructure definitely makes sense.
Right. That makes sense. And now I could restructure Taylor Moton. I really don't think I think the Panthers, I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're just going to let Taylor work on his contract. But hey, that's what I said last time, and I was wrong. So, would
Yeah.
you restructure Taylor Moton? Would you?
I would not.
So you're gonna add years to his contract. Exactly. Tishir
No, I would
Wharton,
not.
the Panthers could, but I don't think. But now let's explore something, Kyle. If you had it in your means, would you release him?
Yes, Tershawn Wharton, I would.
All right, you see the cap number right there?
Yes, sir.
That's 53.7. Let's see this. So you're going to lose what, 4,000, 4 million? You're going to keep your 4 million, or you're going to?
I mean, I don't think he was as integral on the defensive line as they thought that he was going to be when he came in. He was not impactful in many games.
Right.
And I feel like
right.
the rotation of bringing in Wharton and Wanham and all these other guys to do this rotational kind of defensive line, I think that didn't work for us. I think we had a lot more success when Bobby Brown and Derek Brown were constantly on the field together. So I don't know. Well, I would rather give that money to Bobby.
How about we just put right. Well, I tell you what, Bobby's already under contract, so let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's just put him on pause right now. If we need the extra money, or if we have it later on, we can dump him. If not, he very easily could be cut right before the regular season at the end of preseason. You know?
Right.
So, but Damian Lewis, are we going to restructure Damian Lewis?
I think so. I mean, he's been hurt just like Robert Hunt, but at the same time, why would you piss on your investment?
Right. A'Shawn Robinson. A'Shawn Robinson quite often has been told by folks that he's going to get cut. The Panthers can save over $11 million cutting him.
Yeah.
You got Derek Brown. You got Bobby Brown. I really think that's the better rotation.
Right. I like
really do too. Tishir Wharton a lot, But I think if you kind of cut him, let him see what he ain't got, whether he's going to get. At the very least, if he's still available, you can bring him back in right before
A little cheaper.
camp. Shout out to all those in the chat. There is a slight delay between me and uh, Kyle. Um, and there is a little scratchy going on, but I believe it may be something to do with some internet speed. So y'all in the chat, please hang out with us. Earl, Panther Gal, I surely appreciate you a great deal.
Yes.
Uh, yep, and they can. So don't if I don't highlight your messages, understand I still see them. Uh, I don't want y'all to forget that. I really appreciate it. And
Yeah.
I think Corbett's a free agent anyway, and he's going to go off into la la land, so to speak.
Yes.
But this one, Ashawn gets cut. That leads us to what? Almost 70,000 in cap space.
Yeah, we're looking at 70
Here's
million.
the next one that I really right. Here's one that I'm going to throw out there. Patrick Jones III. He was brought in to be that other guy opposite of Wanham, but he got hurt.
Yeah.
But now if you cut him, you're going to still save some money. Let's do this. If we cut him, you can see that here. You're going to add about 5,000 to right. He was hurt all last year.
I don't know though. He was hurt, but at the same time, when he wasn't hurt, he was impactful.
Right.
So it's hard for me to say.
Right.
But Andy Dalton for sure gets.
Well, again, we got 70 million. Yes, yeah, Andy Dalton for sure. He's one of them guys that we know if we cut him, we can save this. So, maybe it comes this way. Maybe later on in this offseason, maybe in camp, or if we need it, we cut Bobby Brown, or let me rephrase that. We cut Patrick Jones II to compensate for the financial unbenefit, because if we cut Patrick Jones, we're going to save about $5 million. If we cut Turek Wharton, we're going to lose about $4 million. So maybe we could split the difference and cut them both and not lose nothing. So, and actually gain $1 million. So if we decide that we need that, but it doesn't look like we're really going to need it, does it?
No, it doesn't look like we're going to need the extra money. And I mean, for $5 million, I don't know that we're going to find a better rotational outside linebacker.
Right. And to be extremely fair, him and Wharton both play on special teams. Yeah. And it would be very easy for us to overlook that. You never know when another year under the system may help Wharton get back to the only coming in on third downs. I know Mike Hayes mentioned this, Joe Person, that they believe Wharton would be better fit on this team if he wasn't playing every down. It's just not his style,
Right. I think they didn't use Bobby Brown as well as they should have last year. I think he was a rotational guy that should have been a staple.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I think they rotated a lot last year. I think that's the core of the belief. It gives fresher guys, but I think other teams got to noticing that. And sometimes you rotate with bad people. Sometimes the guys aren't fit to rotate. So if you start off your season with Bobby Brown, and again, a lot of it I think has to do with if you're going to run a 4-3 or a 3-4, or when you do line up with your 3 down linemen in a 3-4, you're going to have to somebody play the other side. Jackson has looked, our rookie Cam Jackson looked pretty good late in the season. I think it's time to let them young guys to see what they've got. So
right. And see, back to the Bobby Brown
7,000, you think?
I'm sorry, just back to the Bobby Brown thing, just 1 second. I think the biggest thing with Bobby Brown is that he's a nose tackle. And even though we're a 3-4, we're not a traditional 3-4. And we do a lot of hybrid like 4-man fronts, nickel look. So I understand why we didn't like technically need the nose tackle out there at the majority of the times, but I'm also kind of under the mindset that like when you look at this team, the way that they were built last year, they weren't exactly built strong when it came to the linebacker room. So if your linebacker room isn't the strongest in a 3-4 defense, then you're going to have to switch to the nickel, to the dime, to the cover four, where you have more speed on the field and you have that extra offensive line or defensive lineman, on the line of scrimmage, because you're not getting the push from the linebackers. So if we were to upgrade the linebackers to where we can get the push, I think that we would be able to line up in a 3-4 a little bit more often rather than just relying on the nickel.
Right. Now, on this, back to the simulator here.
Yes, sir.
Tommy Trimble. A lot of folks say cutting Tommy will save you a bunch of cap. We've got 70,000. I like Tommy's blocking ability. I'm not ready to cut Tommy till I see if Jatavian Sanders can come out in training camp and preseason and do more than run around and I mean, I need to see him do blocks. Okay,
Yeah.
if the Panthers are interested in bringing in a different tight end through free agency or the draft, and Tommy becomes expendable, I need to see somebody else step in and be the blocking tight end because I didn't see Evans can be, but if you're going to make Chachavian a starter, then he's got to prove that, and so far he hasn't done that.
No, I completely agree.
Okay, I'm gonna scroll a little bit. You tell me if there's somebody that you really want to cut.
I really want to cut.
Some of these will get cut.
I really want to cut Chandler.
Right. Well, I kind of do too.
Zavala.
But, some of these will get cut in preseason. Well, some of these I think will get cut in preseason. So if
I
you
didn't
cut
know
him,
Jatavian
you're
Sanders
not
makes
saving that much.
so little.
You're really not. Right. Well, he was a fourth round
note
pick.
From our free agents, we're losing 5. Well, 5. Right. We have 5 free agent offensive linemen: Corbett, Nijman, Cade Mays, Brady Christensen, Jake Curran.
Right.
So that's definitely our big need.
Some of these.
So we're clearing
absolutely.
up.
The rest of these guys on this list.
Yeah, those guys that are camp
absolutely.
cuts and stuff like that.
A lot of them are camp guys, right? So we'll continue on. I think we did a really good job so far.
With our 70 million. Yeah, we started with 11.
Right.
Started with 11.
So we've structured a lot of different contracts, cut some. These guys are kind of core future guys that ain't going anywhere anyway for a while.
I agree.
And now here is re-sign and tag players. We're not going to do. Okay, here's the part. Rico Dow. I'm not going to tag him or re-sign him.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you about that. Would you franchise tag him, knowing that he wants to go out there and get a bag, and this running back class isn't the strongest? So, with the exception of Jordan Love falling to 19, I don't know that we're going to get a really good running back out of this draft. And Rico, it's really hard for me, coming from, the fan perspective, where this guy had 2 or 3 different 200 yards games. it's hard for me to just be like, eh, I could put the franchise tag on you and I'm going to pay you the veteran minimum or your league average or whatever for 1 year. And then you can go get a bag somewhere else, but I'm keeping you.
No, I would not franchise tag him definitely.
Right on.
I understand what you're saying, but I think I think Dan feels that he spent a second round pick on Brooks. I think he feels I've got to see Brooks. I've got to put him
Yeah.
in a situation to make him fit. If he
Yeah.
doesn't, I'm going to reset. If I'm Dan Morgan, I like Trevor Et a lot. Trevor Et's brother is available in free agency. There's a lot of good
Yeah.
guys here. This running class isn't super deep, but it is deep enough for us, I think, if we needed to take one late. We took one the other day. Me and a lot of people don't realize. Well, if you watch the whole video we did, me and
Yes, sir.
Cole kind of disagree with the pick, but it was his show, so he got to pick who he wanted to.
Yes, sir.
Should have took a
I
quarterback,
believe
bro.
he
I
told
told
you
you
to
that.
shut the hell
Anyway,
up.
yeah. Well, anyway, it's his show. He might have, come Monday, I'll have my own show.
That's right.
Uh, besides all that, I believe there is going to be running backs that 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 can give us those short yardage, and I think that's what we're missing more than anything is the short yardage.
Okay.
And Rico's not really that short yardage guy. I,
Yeah.
so I would not. Um,
Right. Okay.
but let's
Yeah.
click
Let's not
resign and
then.
see how much. Um, okay, yeah,
Yes, he
okay.
wants
So,
almost 6
um,
per year.
right.
I don't know. I'd almost put the
Uh,
tag on
I'm trying to find anybody else.
Yosh or Brady, one of the two, just so we don't
Uh,
lose them.
well, see, but yeah, because of depth. Right. Well,
Yeah.
see, here's what I think. Here's what we could do. Let's talk about re-signing Josh. I personally believe Josh is a better depth at right tackle than left.
Yes.
Um, I, I personally believe that we can get better with the same amount of money in free agency. Uh, I really do believe that. Um,
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
but it depends on
Now,
what we're paying him.
my only
So, how
argument
much
against
money
that.
would you? How much money would you give him? Right.
Well, see, my only argument against that would be this guy wants 1.2, and that's not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So at what he wants, I would give him that, and I would give him a 2-year deal specifically because if he's better at right tackle, backing up Taylor Moton. Taylor Moton is not going to be here for this in the foreseeable future, and we are more than likely going to draft a lineman to replace Taylor Moton. So having someone in the system that knows how it works, that knows everything that they want to do, everything that the Panthers are trying to do, and this guy knows exactly how to do it with a 2-year deal that gives him time to back up Taylor Moton this year, just in case Taylor gets hurt, and 1 year
Mm-hmm.
in the transition so we don't have to start a rookie tackle.
Okay, so I gave exactly the desired minimum. Let's see what we got. Well, almost exactly.
Exactly what he wanted.
Okay, they accepted
Boom.
it. There you go.
Yes, sir. He don't want to go
So
nowhere.
exactly. So I like Jake Kurhan. He's 27 years old, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sign Cade Mays. I really don't think Cade's going to sign here anyway. So
No, I don't
he's
think
gonna
so
he's gonna
either.
get paid a lot more money than we're going to give him.
Now, I
Now, would
would
you
be
resign
interested.
Caleb Christie? Yes.
I would be really
I
interested
go.
to see Isaiah Simmons and what he wants because we signed him for peanuts and He contributed on special
Right.
teams. We brought him in late in the season, so he really didn't know, like, per se what we were gonna do with him. But I feel like with an entire offseason, I think he could be impactful. He's a special teams guy. He's just
Mm-hmm.
trying to make a roster.
Right.
I think you give him, 2 or 3 years. It makes him. I think it shores up a position on special teams, if that makes sense. Like, I don't
Right.
think he's the
Yeah.
a starting
Right.
linebacker.
I
I don't think.
like him. I like. Right. I like him at linebacker and safety both. He fits
Yeah.
better at linebacker, but we'll see what he gives. He accepted that one. That's good.
Accepted.
Would you re-sign Christian Roseboom? He didn't play bad.
He didn't play
he can't
bad,
cover,
but
but
the possibility of bringing in Tremaine.
That's what he's wanting per year.
Yeah, he wants almost 3. And he only wants a one.
Right.
He only wants a 1-year deal. I don't know. I think
Right.
Tremaine Edmonds could come in and replace him right from the gate.
Right. Of the 3 linebackers, look at these 3 linebackers here. Claudette Claris is going to be cheaper, but I didn't see anything from him that tells me I want to re-sign him.
No, he's cheap. I might give him a 1-year deal,
a hot
but
number
that's
of free agency.
Yeah.
Right. Would
Definitely
you re-sign Scott?
Nick
Would
Scott.
you re-sign Nick Scott?
Not at all. Kick his ass the fuck out of Charlotte. Now, Sam Martin, on the other hand, I probably would re-sign Sam Martin.
Right.
Because he did well. He did pretty well for us, He don't want anything guaranteed. He was just a solid punter,
guarantee.
Just a solid punter.
I'm gonna give him 2 years. We'll see what happens.
Yes, sir. Like 1.6 or something. I'd sign him a little cheaper.
Would you? Okay, let's see what it gives.
Yeah, I think he'd still take that.
Let's see if he takes that.
Oh, he didn't. Okay.
No, we didn't either. Let's.
Yeah.
No. So okay. Let's see. Let's pop this up and say we're going to give you 7, and we had 0 guarantee. We're going to give you 5 years guarantee on a 2-year deal at 170.
Yes, sir. Ooh, no. So he's getting offers for at least 1.9.
I'll tell you what. Then let's just. So if I'm going to give you a 2-year deal, and that's real close to what he's wanting, right?
Yeah, that's real close.
This is the last offer I'm making him. You agree?
Yes, sir. I agree. Hey, and he took it. So he was getting offered 1.8 somewhere else. That's why.
Exactly.
All these other guys.
Would you re-sign Caleb Evans?
No, these 4 corners, each one of them has been called up more than once to the active roster and then kicked back down to the practice squad.
Right. Well,
so I wouldn't sign any of them.
Caleb Evans actually played. Was our 4th corner basically after Thornton went out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think he's going to get called up to a lot of rosters anyway. I think he'll be late free agency.
And it goes to show something as well, like you just said. Corey Thornton was an undrafted guy and took his spot within a 2-month span of training camp. Took his spot, undrafted. So I don't feel
Right.
like really spending any money on any corners that we're kicking on the practice squad. And I could
Alrighty.
make an hour-long video about the fails, the lack of coverage, the lack of intelligence, the lack of being in the right position for Nick Scott. I could make an
Right.
hour-long video about that. So, like, I definitely won't
Hmm.
sign him.
Okay. So are we ready to move on to free agency?
I think so. I think so. We got some holes, but we can fill
Okay.
them.
Right. Right. So here we
Yes,
are at
sir.
free agents. Contract renewal summary. Okay, there's everybody who's okay. Okay, this
Re-signed.
is the rest of the NFL too. So
Yeah.
this is us. This is through some of them. I'm not going to go through the whole team to all these
Mhm.
teams. I'm just not going to. We'll figure that out when we get there. So
Yes,
now
sir.
we are in free agency. So here's the guys we want. So let's go to linebacker. Oh, oh, it's going to make me go. Oh, look at you. Uh,
Ian
okay,
Edmonds.
let's go down here to these are.
Yeah, it looks
Mm,
like they're
mm,
starting with
mm.
their first name,
Oh, this is
alphabetical order.
right. So
Yep, there he is.
Tremaine
Let's go get him.
Edmonds. So what kind of offer?
Yeah, he wants some money.
He's looking for at least a 1 year deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see what we can do here. Let's give him. I tell you what. Let's. Hang on, where I am. This is about over my head doing all these numbers.
20 on a 3-year deal with 25%.
Right.
We'll
So
overpay him a little bit.
right. But we're going to give him a little bit more. He's wanting 26 guarantee. We're going to see if we'll take a Garrett with 25
Yeah.
guarantee.
Yeah.
But we're going to give him a slightly more than he wanted per year. And he accepted it.
Oh, yeah. Easy money. Easy
Okay.
money.
Do we want to go with it? Yeah. Right. So do we want to go with I mean let's look real quick. You're fine. You can answer that if you need to.
Oh, you're good, buddy.
Okay. I don't see Devin Lloyd on here. I was gonna see I may not have the let me do this. Let me go over to the search. Devin Lloyd. Okay, there he is. I just want to see what he's asking for. Oh, see, he's a little cheaper than Edmonds was. Oh. Hmm. Chat, do you think I ought to try side both? Or do you think maybe I could get somebody else cheaper? Um, Kyle, you're on mute. You there? You're
All
frozen.
right. Can
There
you
you
hear
go.
me?
I can't hear. Yes, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Now,
back. Goodness
yeah.
gracious.
If you look at Devin Lloyd, he's asking actually a little less than what Edmonds was wanting,
Yeah.
which is very shocking.
Yeah. I agree.
Should we try to sign two, or should we try to sign two, or maybe even look at somebody else?
I don't know. I think
I mean,
with
it would,
Emmons
it
and
right.
I see it
You
from
could
this
get one,
perspective. We lined up.
but it
I only see it as we had um more than like 65% of our snaps on defense came out of the nickel, where we only had one linebacker on the
mhm.
field at a point. So like it's say that we need to go out and spend more money on another linebacker, be that we have probably one of the best ones that we're going to be able to get. Um, but um, like we had Deion Jones here, and he didn't do anything for us. I mean, I don't know. Bam Martin
Well, now
Scott came on at the end of the
Deion
year.
Jones, right, right. I need to find my. Hang on just a second.
No.
I need to find my list.
Mm-hmm.
I had a list I had here. I can't find it now. Okay. Uh, okay. Well, there's a few other. I really want to sign two linebackers. We could get one in free
Yeah.
agents, but some of the guys I want to sign don't necessarily have to be. For example, if you draft a corner, if you draft one even in the first or second round, I want to let that guy have an opportunity to develop before he's pushed into starter. So,
Okay.
uh, let me do what I just did on
So we've
Devin
got
Lloyd, though.
if so take it this way. If we're in the traditional 3-4 where we have two inside linebackers and two
Right,
outside linebackers, we're talking X
right,
Corton as the
right.
starting outside linebacker, and Edmonds and Trevin Wallace as starting inside linebackers. Whether that means Uman Mielen, whether that means Patrick Jones, whether that means whoever, that's going to be the linebacker on the other side. So right now,
Well,
either we're signing someone
in
for
a
depth or we're signing someone to start over Trevin Wallace.
well, yes, that's my idea. Trevor Wallace hasn't proved to be a quality starter, but he was a third round pick. You keep him and let him develop the way he should have behind each other. Somebody, Jacoby Dean, I got pulled up as a free agent. This site, no, Jacoby Dean's dang sure gonna make a lot more money than that. Uh,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna try to sign Jacoby Dean. Uh,
Okay.
I also like
Mm,
Det Quay Walker and Devin Bush. Jacoby Dean,
there
though,
could be Dean.
he lined up for the Eagles last year.
Yeah. So they had him on a 4-year, $5.2 million rookie contract with the Eagles through 2025, but they're letting him
Right.
go.
Right.
As a free agent, he's projected to sign a new deal worth approximately 7.9 annually, with estimates for a 4-year contract ranging from 1.6 to over 40. He has right now 965 on as guaranteed money, but he is an unrestricted free agent.
right, and he
as
played
far as
under Vic Fangio's defense, which is extremely close to the Evero defense, kind of the same
yeah.
defense.
So over his career, he's had 7.5 sacks over 4 years with one pick. 2024 he had 80 combined tackles, which was his best year. But his combined tackles went from 80 in 2024 to 30 in 2025. So I feel like that 2024
Right,
year he
right.
had a really
Well, he
good
was injured a
year,
little.
but
Right. Mm-hmm.
22 he had 12, 23 he had
Right.
22, and 25 he had 30. So I don't know. I mean, I would definitely give him the 1.2 on
This is
a 3-year deal just to keep him. But it's saying that he's going to make at least
right.
7
He got
million
yeah. He's
per
got
year.
yeah. He would be better than Wallace starting, and he's a guy that's played special teams. So if
Yeah.
Wallace booms out and comes out as a starter, it really won't hurt us and financially to have him as depth anyway. So, and if you draft a rookie, that's okay too, because the more you learn on special teams, it develops you to be a starter. So,
Yeah.
and he's accepted it. So,
Yeah. The only thing
um,
I was going to say about that is he's not going to sign for 1.2. So it'll be interesting to see how that all goes.
oh, center. What am I doing? Center is our top need, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Andrew
So
Rain, he was
let's
here. Connor
Connor
McGovern.
McGraven.
So
I
he
mean,
left.
let's see
He
what he's
left the
offering.
Bills
See, yes,
because they couldn't come to a contract
hang on.
agreement. So it sounds like he
Right,
wants
right.
more.
He's really
For
good.
more money.
Let's see if what's his name? The top center in the market, the Ravens center. What is his name? He may not be on this list, by the way. Linderbaum. What's his first name? You know?
Linderbaum?
Yeah, I don't think he's on this list. What's the
No,
Ravens starting center's
no.
name?
That's
Tyler
on the
Linderbaum.
others.
Yeah, see, he'll hit free agency as of right now because the
Yeah,
Ravens hadn't
Tyler
signed him.
Linderbaum.
Of course, this site they may have already signed him, and I believe the Ravens will sign him. He ain't on here. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. Let's.
Right there.
So you want to see what Connor McGovern wants?
Yeah. Well,
He would
I
be a
mean, he's
good guy
coming
to
from a
sign.
winning program.
Right. Wonder why there's two. Just a glitch.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. And one's
Okay,
really low and one's
this is the
much
one's
higher.
more. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Right.
definitely
This
makes
one's more
sense.
realistic. This is one more realistic.
Definitely.
Okay. Right. A minimum 2-year deal. He's 28 years old. It gives you the opportunity, if you draft a guy, to develop him. You want 2 or 3 years?
Yes, I agree. Which is I would give him a 2-year deal. Actually, I would give him a 1-year deal. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
As of today. Shit. As of today, this is today.
Uh-oh.
Adam Schefter said McGovern signed a 4-year, $52 million contract extension with the Bills, which includes $32 million in guaranteed money.
Well.
So he just got that today.
Well, that skips that.
Yeah, so he's out. And if we look at
Okay. Hang on. Let me see. Some of these guys have some of these guys have retired.
yeah.
Uh, some of these guys on this list have retired, and others have not. Well, let's
Yeah.
revisit Cade Mays. Also, let me go. Let me
So
let me
who we
look
got?
over here something.
So
Here's a jump. Let me.
they're talking about like the top 5 right now that
Right.
Google says the top 5 centers out there right now are Tyler Linderbaum, which he's going to resign. Connor McGovern, which he did resign. We've got
Right.
Ryan Newzeal from the Falcons. We've got Ethan Pocic from the Browns.
Yeah.
I think either one
He's
of those guys would
yeah,
be decent.
yeah, from the Browns. He was with let me find it.
I don't even have him up there. Interesting.
Ragnow retired. Some of these guys will be listed at guard.
Mm. Yeah, it must be. And I know over there on the left, if you clicked on our offensive centers, we don't have any. Ooh, Samak. Yeah, our practice squad guy.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Now Ethan from the Browns, he was actually under Canales, and he was actually under Canal, but he's not on this website. Well, not a center. I mean, he's right guard.
Mm. No, he's not showing up
Well,
at all.
anyway, he ain't on here. But
Interesting.
he right.
I think Bradley Bowman's going to retire because he was literally the worst graded offensive center in 2 years in a row. So
He
I
did.
would retire.
He officially retired.
Yeah, I would retire.
But there's going to be right. So like there's a couple guys that are going to be released that just haven't been released yet. They're not on the site. There's a gentleman. There's a couple
Yeah.
guys with the Packers that will be released.
Yeah. Though I will say, if we're going to be spending big dollars on Icky's contract coming up, we're already spending big dollars
Right.
on Lewis and Hunt. We're spending big dollars on Moten. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
If I would sign a center. I think I would draft one.
let's that you want to spend big dollars on center.
No, I don't think I would.
Say he's going in real life. Cade's going to get at least probably that at least probably 8 to 9 million a year. Um, it is a desperate need. Um, but
I mean, Cade Mays signed a 1-year deal last year worth $3.263.
right.
So it's hard to say that we win him, but somebody's going to have to pay him
Right.
more than 3 to bring him in. So, James Daniels.
I wonder if this dude's played. Somebody was talking about him the other day on a podcast that he's a natural center, but he played primary guard. I just want to know if he's ever played center. Well, it don't matter. He was out all of last year with the pectoral injury. Yeah, he's played center in college.
Okay.
But
I would be curious to see market because I don't know that we'll draft one, but I don't know that we're gonna sign one either. So like I don't know how this is gonna go because he can't be better than Bryce, but he's got to be good enough to step up and win a game if he's called upon.
Right. Oh, our backup quarterbacks? Right. Yeah, we're gonna hit that up.
Brandon Walton, we had him here. Had him here.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's disappointing news that he went back to the Bills. It really truly is.
Yeah.
Raymond's we had here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had Rame. Looks like a bunch of these. Corey Lindsley. I'm not sure.
David Andrews played for the Texans.
Oh shit.
All right, those are the chats. Help me out. Of all these centers I got listed here, who can play center? David Andrews, he played last year.
Yeah,
no, he retired.
Okay.
He retired.
Yeah, so it says David Andrews, the longtime New England center and team captain, retired in 28. Prior to his retirement, he signed a 1-year extension. So, yeah. After being placed on injured reserve in October 24 due to a shoulder injury, the Patriots released him on March 13th, 2025, and he announced his retirement. 10 seasons. Ryan Kelly retired.
Yeah, concussions. Well, I tell you what. Here's what I suggest we do. I suggest that we try to offer Cade a 1-year deal, because I don't want to walk in to free agency and have no depth at center. But I don't trust Austin Corbett or Brady Christensen come back healthy.
Well, so that's the only thing, other side of the argument that I would argue against. I think if there was either one of our guys, Cade Mays and Austin Corbett being the two guys that I'm talking about that are going out there and getting offered deals.
Right.
I think Cade Mays gets offered a bigger deal than Austin Corbett does. And I think for the saving, I think we give Corbett,
you're not wrong.
It's a 1-year deal.
Right. But yes, for savings wise. But
I would rather have Cade, but
Corbett is a non-starter. Yes, I don't believe Austin is going to stay healthy enough to last 5 games. And if that's the case, how much savings if you're
Probably
going to
not.
pay him and he's only going to last you 5 more games? How much are you really saving?
You're not really saving anything. Yeah, you're not saving anything because we're just right before the trade deadline. We're trying to
Right.
get another center.
So let
Yeah, I
me
mean, I would
offer
offer
him
Cade a 1 year deal and get
a a, a
give him like fifteen
well,
percent
no,
up
no.
front. See, I mean, I'm
Okay.
telling you, he's going to get offered big money from somebody
Right.
else.
Right. Right. And you're not wrong. You're really not wrong.
I think you offer him 12 million on a 1 year deal with like 15 to 20% of that up front. And that way he feels like, hey, bro, here's your money. We're not trying to keep it from you. We want you
Okay,
to,
he just took one.
he took it.
Right. I offered him.
He took it.
He took it. I offered him a 2-year contract with 15% there guaranteed
Yeah.
at 12 instead of the 11 he wanted. Which you got
Mm-hmm.
a center. It's only on a 2-year deal, so that should not stop you from drafting and developing a center. And Cade can play
Well,
center or
right.
guard.
And
So
the other
if
side
you're getting
of
the
that,
Pickle, go ahead.
yeah. And the other side of that is Cade, if he doesn't, we are going to have to offer him more money overall, more money up front, more money guaranteed, more incentives. We're going to have him so much more that he doesn't want to go somewhere else because I can guarantee you his agent is going to come at him with at least 5 different offers from different teams willing to pay him. And we have to be the
Hmm.
best one. Or,
Right.
I mean, we're going to go in it with a rookie.
Absolutely. So let's look at edge rusher real quick. Um,
Okay.
here's a gentleman that
So
was
we've got
traded to
Patrick
the Eagles.
Jones as a
Um,
starter. We've got Nick Scorton as a
right. We got Nick
starter.
Scotton.
Princely
Right. We got
Umanmielen is
Princely and
rotation specialist.
he's a rotate. Yeah. Right. And he looks good at both. So he's a developmental guy. And you got a
Right.
guy on the practice squad that
Yes.
probably anyway. So um Jalen, let
Yeah.
me let me go back so you know who I'm looking at here. Jalen Phillips here. You're welcome to look him up.
Okay.
Um,
About
I
to
he's a guy who's played under Vic Fangio's system for the Eagles. He's only 26 years old. He's played outside linebacker. He's played defensive end and edge rusher. He's a guy who's uh
yeah.
6'5", 266 pounds. Stats wise goes, last year he had
Um,
5 sacks.
he played 1 year in
Right. He was
Philadelphia.
traded to Philly. He was traded to Philly mid-year.
Um,
This is a guy that the Panthers
well,
called to check on,
he played
but
half
Philly just
a season in Philadelphia.
right. Yeah.
He came from Miami.
Right. Which is where, if I'm mistaken, where he was under. Um, well, anyway, so he did
He
come
getting
from Miami.
a
So
lot of tackles, but he is
well, you
getting
got to remember.
a
You
good
got to
amount of
remember.
sacks. I mean, 2020, 6.5, 24, he had 1, and 25 between my Philadelphia, he had 5.
So you got to remember on in Philadelphia they do a rotational system.
So
Okay. Um. Right. Let me pull this. Well, I want to go here. I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go to the Bengals. I'm gonna try to find a guy uh that uh this site I'm trying to go to has got too many ads in it. It used to have no ads. Now it's full of ads. It's about to get unfriended.
I would say
Joseph
Joseph's
Oziah.
got an amount of upside.
Right, right. He's only 26. So he's a guy you bring in as a starter, and you're going to still have Patrick Jones either behind him or Scorton, and it kind of gives everybody a push. Now, let me search for
Yeah.
this gentleman here. Oh, come on. See,
Whew.
now some of these
Oh,
guys, it says are
oh
not
shit.
available,
So
that
Jalen
don't show
Phillips.
up. They very
Yeah.
well, according to this site, they very well would have been signed to somebody else, or they may have made the roster where they were at on this simulation.
Yeah.
But this Joseph
Well,
Vazai
yeah.
is some.
So
Now
it's saying for
here's a
Jalen Phillips, they're looking to give him
right,
as of March 2026, he is projected to lift approximately 98 million over a 4-year, which 24.5 million average per year, with teams like the Eagles and the Commanders already interested.
right. So yeah, well, yeah. So
Experts
on
project
this
a
site,
4-year
he's wanting
contract worth
33
up to
guaranteed.
98 to 100 million, potentially 60. Mm.
So what do you think of this contract for Phillips?
And this is for
Jaden Phillips.
okay. So it says that he's looking to make 24 and a half per year.
Well, yeah, he
So
hasn't
I
hit.
mean
He'll
the
hit free
site might
agency,
say
but he
that
hasn't.
12 might do it, but yeah,
Well, not yeah. Now, yeah, yeah. It's like some of these other. It's like Lloyd. He's going to resign for a lot more than what they showed on there. So
right. But they say his market value. Some projections suggest a slightly lower $52 million deal or a end 20 million per year range.
right. Well, I just
And you
signed him
signed him.
to
Nice,
us. Yeah. So we got him. What others did you
nice.
want? What other positions you
Okay.
want to look at?
I feel like we need to look at a running back, a quarterback, and a safety.
Okay, let's look at quarterback.
Because if we're losing Dowdle, we need somebody to help Chuba.
Right.
We need somebody
Okay.
that isn't better than, but can win a game.
That can win if they need
We
him.
had Easton Sticker. He sucked.
Right. A lot of people in Panther fandom really love Sam Howell.
Hmm.
But couple years ago,
That's an
for the
intriguing.
when he had the opportunity, he didn't look horribly bad. Uh, for he wasn't their future, but he didn't look. And the Washington team he played for, let's be real, it was a disaster anyway. So it was kind of gut everything and start over. So would you consider him a number two?
I think he played.
Are you froze, Kyle? You might have to drop out and come back in, Kyle.
I wouldn't be afraid to give Tommy.
Oh, I'm not a, I'm not, I'm not extremely high on Tommy, but I mean, a lot of people love him. I don't know that he's on his list or not. Maybe he is. Maybe I just haven't seen him. That's the big difference that you don't, and that's what the NFL should do a better job of saying, okay, on Sunday at 11 p.m. is the final to re-sign everybody, and then that way fans will know who's hitting free agency and who not. But the NFL ain't going to make up the rules based on how I want to do a simulation. So, there he is.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
now this
DeVito or
guy you're
Huntley. One
drafting
of those two
here.
guys would be good enough to back up Bryce without overshadowing the thing he does well and giving you the
Well,
ability to win a game.
right now for the Ravens, Huntley looked really good. But does Huntley look as good? How did he look for the Browns? Or did he get an opportunity for the Browns? I mean,
I don't know the
here's
opportunity because you
my
look at Shador's and Dylan Gabriel. I mean, Tyler Huntley should have played both of them.
right. Right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say this won't stop me from drafting a quarterback. So
No.
okay. So Tommy DeVito, I don't know which one's younger. Should I even go by younger wise? Tommy DeVito's 27.
I think DeVito's younger than me.
Yeah, I think Huntley's 30. He's 28, so it's actually a year, so it ain't too bad.
Yeah.
It don't really matter though. I tell you what, Tommy's never really been in number 2 though, has he? But that's all right. Okay, so how if we offer Tommy 1.2 on a 1-year deal with 5% guarantee?
Tommy DeVito, you put some pressure on him and he has to start a game, I think he wins it.
Okay. Well,
he
I see that though too. I don't want somebody right. I don't want somebody so old like Andy. So Tommy is a guy who's still pushing to be a starter, and that's good. We'll see what he does, and he's accepted it.
Oh yeah, he wants it.
So
cool.
So
Bryce Young, Tommy DeVito, and we draft one and call it.
Right. So we're at running back now.
Yes, sir.
Truthfully, I would rather hit running back in free agency. Or no, I want to hit running back in the draft because I've got, but
yeah,
I don't know.
But I'm not seeing anything that really jumps out at me that I've got to have.
No. Kenneth Walker, he's a Super Bowl MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Are you out to replace Chuba with Kenneth Walker?
Command a big bag. It would be fun.
He is.
But I don't think we're
Miles Sanders.
paying.
Now see, here's Najee Harris. Najee Harris, yep. I'd almost bring him in as depth. I mean, he's 27 years old. How much has he actually played in the NFL? You know what I'm saying?
He had 2 or 3 seasons where he was the starter.
He's had 4 straight. Yeah, he had 4 seasons with over 1,000 yards until last year with the Chargers, and he was a core for the Chargers, over 1,000 yards.
Well, yeah, but the Chargers also drafted
At 27
Omari and
years old.
Hampton, so I
Plus,
think they
he's a
brought in
former.
Najee Harris to be
Yeah,
like their placeholder.
right, and Najee, he has had 4 years. He spent time with uh with Bryce Young. So
Yeah,
and he's wanting a 2-year
yeah,
deal,
I would.
2.5. Would you do that? I would. I think I
I
would do
mean,
that
that's
too.
not terrible, and I'd probably give it to him. Yeah,
No.
just go ahead and get him locked up.
Okay, there we go.
Cool.
No.
So now, if Jonathan Brooks doesn't work out, you've got Chuba and Najee with Trevor Etienne sitting.
Right. Right.
Good.
Right. Right. Should we look
And
at
if
the
Jonathan
safety
Brooks
position?
does work, then you have Najee Harris
Right.
as your rotational guy and Etienne special teamer.
Exactly.
And the only other position I can think of would be safety, because safety is a problem. We went out and spent money on Morig last year, but I don't think that we have a true deep ball safety.
We don't.
We tried Eric Rowe, and he didn't work out.
Somebody's bumping in here.
DeMar Hamlin, huh? Everybody loves him.
What's up, Jake?
What's up, boys?
What's up?
How we doing, Jake?
I'm doing pretty good, pretty good.
All right. All right.
We're doing this. We're doing this.
Fuller was terrible.
We don't want Jordan Phillips. Jordan Fuller.
Oh no,
Right.
we done
we're
with
doing
that.
this. No. We're doing this mock on this site here.
I see Lonnie Johnson's out. Marcus May.
Yeah. Marcus Williams had some good years. Nick Cross was for the
Micah Hyde's in a down his contract.
Nick Cross. Well, I thought he's relatively young. I'm kind of surprised to see him on this roster. Am I wrong? He's 24 years old. I mean,
yeah, he's restricted free agent following a productive 2025 season with 30 splash plays.
Yeah. Yeah,
They're expecting him to sign a contract with estimates between 3 years, $21 million to 4 years, $24.5 million. On his rookie deal, he making 1.266.
Yeah, on 2024 in 2024, he was competing for a starting safety spot against Rodney Thomas II and Ronnie Harris, and he was named a starter to begin the season alongside Julian Blackman.
Yeah.
Had a pretty good season. He started all 17 games for the first time in his career. He had 146 combined tackles, 87 solo pass, 5 pass defenses, 3 interceptions, and 1 sack.
Damn, so he had the ball thrown at him 5 times, and he came up with 3 of them.
Right. And in 2025, which was last year, He had 72 solo tackles, 120 combine tackles, 2.5 sacks, 5 tackles for losses, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble, 5 pass defenses. By George, he's only 24 years old, folks. I don't see why we don't offer him a deal.
Yeah, I would go ahead and give him some money. Yeah, I would try to.
So
yeah, and they're
5
saying that
years. He'll take a 1-year deal. Let's try a 2-year deal at a 5% guaranteed on a 2-year deal. What do you think, Jake?
Well, Nick Scott's out the door. Demai Richardson's on the practice squad. Ransom's still young. It's really going to depend on how they feel about Ransom right now. If they're going to put him in the starting role or whatever. But this guy would be a great backup regardless. And you know, we run that 3 safety look so much. He'd get some playing time.
Yes.
Well, that's my thing. If you sign a guy like this and you put Ransom and Morig on the back end, you put Jackson and Horn. This guy comes in and becomes impure.
Right. And just so you know, Jake, earlier on, we restructured the contracts of several people to free us a bunch of cap space. We did edge. We got Jordan Phillips. We did edge. We did linebacker. We signed Tremaine Edmonds and Jacoby Dean. And we also re-signed Isaiah Simmons.
And we re-signed Isaiah Simmons.
Right. On center, several folks that, the several folks weren't there, but we ended up re-signing Cade Mays to a 2-year deal.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all look, but that center market is dwindling right now, y'all. It's going by quick before even free agency starts.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I have
literally as we were talking about
guys.
it, Jake,
I'm gonna throw this out there. Let me find
Connor
him.
McGovern resign.
Well,
right, y'all. Jameer Slayer, right here. Kyle, I'll let you look him up if you want to. He started
Jamari Salyer.
He's listed at right guard, but he was drafted by the Chargers, and when he was a rookie, their starting left tackle got hurt, and he had to come in and play, and he ended up starting at left tackle for a rest of that year, looked really good. Well, they figured he needs to start, so they moved him to guard to start, and he's been their starting guard. He looks okay. He's looked like a good guard, but not a great guard. You know, some people would say a competent guard, not a good guard. But then this past year, because of injuries, they moved him back to left tackle, and he looked phenomenal. So I would like to re-sign him, add him to our room, because at the very least, you're going to have depth somewhere on the offensive line. He can play guard and tackle. Kind of a replacement for,
Corbin.
And he's cheap anyway. Look at that.
Not Corbin.
I mean, he could be a replacement for any of the guys we're going to ultimately lose. I mean, he would be a positive in that room.
Right, exactly. And you never know. Yeah. And if Icky don't come back, then I mean,
regardless
that offer,
how Dan said about us
good depth at offensively.
Attacking the linebacker room, where you got to draft one and then sign one free agency, or sign one in free agency then draft one. We got to do the same thing for the tackle, I believe, and that offensive line in general. I think you got to sign one and then draft one.
Right.
Well, so far we've signed 3 offensive linemen.
So, and so let's look at corner.
Did I just see somebody put Fletcher Cox on that list?
Yeah, a lot of these people that have been retired, and they should not be on this list. I don't know that it was Fletcher Cox, but it would not surprise me.
Oh
if it
my
was.
goodness.
I thought you said
Let's look
somebody
at
commented and
corners.
said Fletcher Cox. I'd be like, that dude's been retired for years now.
Yeah, I seen it and I was like, no way.
Dude was a beast in his prime, though.
Okay,
Ain't no
guys,
doubt about
how
that.
y'all doing in the chat here? Shout out to all of you in the chat. Very much appreciate you.
Yeah,
Let's look at
hanging
some
out
of these
with
corners, guys.
Stanley.
We need a good nickel corner. At the very least, somebody who can maybe even bounce around to the outside. Bryce Hall is available.
Yeah, unfortunately, Smith
Really
Wade
love the
hasn't
depth of
lived
safety.
up to the expectations that Dan Morgan and company had
Right.
for him.
Cam Taylor, Britt.
I think we've had
he
that.
started for
That
Indianapolis.
Shall
type
we
of luck with
re-sign Dane Jackson?
no. That's what I was about to say. We've unfortunately had that been unlucky, I should say, with smaller
Mhm.
corners. We just ain't had
Right.
that luck with smaller corners.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Exactly.
Yes. Cam Taylor, Britt.
He
is 5'11", 200 pounds. He's played in 47 games and he has 7 interceptions. He was drafted by Cincinnati in 2022.
Cam Taylor Britt, right here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So he's played.
Only
He
26
played
years
right
old.
corner when he was drafted. Yeah, he was drafted in 23. He played right corner, and then they were to the left side in 2024. I mean, he was hurt last year. He only played 8. He only started 2 of them, though.
Right.
So he's definitely a rotational guy. He's not somebody you're going to pay to start.
Okay. Okay. I got too many windows open up.
He played in 10, started 9, 2022. 12, started 12 in 2023. Played in 17, started 17 in 2024. But he played in 8 games and started 2 of them in 25. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe he got hurt. Maybe somebody took his job.
We got Corey Thornton. He's due back.
190.
But I'm really looking for somebody who's got experience playing nickel, or maybe somebody who can tackle really well. What I have forgot. I lost him. Who I was going to holler ask you about. It's bad when the only way you recognize some of these guys is because you saw them on your Madden game.
Yeah.
I can't. Well, anyway. I don't really collect the matters. Bryce Hall. What we know about Bryce Hall? Was he not paid for the Jets once?
You're talking about Brees Hall. Yeah, you're talking about Brees Hall.
No.
That's what I'm thinking about.
That's Brees Hall.
That's what I'm thinking about him.
Bryce Hall. Okay, so Bryce Hall, he's 6'1", 202. He was born in 97. He's 28 years old. He's from Pennsylvania. He was drafted by the Jets in the 5th round 2020 draft. He's played in 40 games with 2 interceptions.
Ooh. Cam Taylor Britt. That's a lot of money right there for that's starter money right there. Though. Tell me what you think.
And he's not. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know if I'd go out there. Like as I was
I
looking,
think I'd
he
draft
doesn't
one.
have starter. Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I think
I
I'm
think
at this
you're right, dude.
level where we're talking
Now,
about we've signed a safety,
right,
Isaiah Simmons slide in if he has to play it, and we got Corey Thornton coming back. So
right, right. Now, yes, if you wanted to explore the option of going to get a safety, to fill that role, or just a lot of safeties right in this league right now play both. Um, Desarius
yeah,
Washington, I think he's plays for the Ravens. He's played both. Ashton Davis has played both. Um, um, uh, Bryant Cook. Oh, let's sign him. I wonder how much he's want. He's a starting safety for Kansas City. He's a guy that Mike Kay wanted us to take in free agency to replace him.
I was gonna say he's gonna
oh
cost a
well,
good
But we already
chunk of
signed a
change.
safety, didn't we? Right. I mean, you could
we
right. You
did.
could sign him and let. I don't know about that. We already signed Nick Cross, so you could put Nick Cross at nickel.
Yeah,
Breaking news: the Eagles and star defensive tackle Jordan Davis are finalizing a 3-year, $78 million extension with $65 million guaranteed. He is
Right.
now the highest paid
mm,
nose tackle in NFL history.
wow.
Um, since you brought that
Whew.
up, Jake, a lot of people were talking about, or it's rumored that the other tackle could be on the move out, or not the nose tackle. He's their end, I guess.
Jalen Carter.
What's his name?
Jalen
We
Carter.
traded up and got Bryce. Yeah, that is on the market. And folks, this is what happens when you're an organization and you have multiple first round picks and multiple top picks, and you kind of load up on one position. It's all nice when they're all getting paid rookie contracts, but when it's time to pay up, you either pay up or shut up. And right now the Eagles saying, okay, I got money to pay everybody. How much we get for you, Carter?
I
That's
think
what
his
they're doing.
attitude
So,
has to factor in too, because he did get in trouble for spitting on a player last year.
Right.
oh, yep, absolutely right. Absolutely, you're absolutely correct.
But I was gonna say, Jake, like you attention to the type of player he is. He's nasty. He got flagged and kicked out of a game for spitting, like lots of weird stuff.
Uh,
He
Um,
fell in the draft because of a gun charge, college, I think, or something like that.
no, I think it was reckless driving. I think it was. I don't know.
Ah,
It
gotcha.
was something like that. He definitely got in trouble for something pre-draft.
Yeah.
Wasn't good.
Mhm.
would y'all be upset if I offered Cooks this much money? I know we got.
No, because we're
It
not
would involve
overpaying.
moving Cross, who's got the speed and the agility to play. Cross has got the ability to play nickel, and under Ivero, he uses safeties more than he uses. Uh, I mean, he does use
Corners
safeties more than he actually uses on corners.
or
So,
linebackers. Yeah.
right. What, Jake? What do you think?
I mean,
If I know Cook was
he
out there, I'd
he's
got him
20
instead of Cross.
he's 26 years old. I mean, the dude is a star safety. I mean, he's up
Right,
there with really good safeties. If we got the
right,
cash,
right,
I'd
right,
definitely send it.
right. Yeah. Well, we
We
did.
made yeah, we made
We
cash.
did.
He said,
We we loaded up. So
We
Lance
made the
Lathan
cash.
Ransom or Nick Cross, y'all playing corner. Y'all playing
Yeah.
corner. Yeah, we made the cash.
Yeah.
We freed up 70 million, and we
We went
actually can
we
free
went
up
from 11
five more mil,
11 mil to
five more if we
70
want to.
million.
Exactly.
Mhm.
and that's actually
But all
realistic
this
wise.
all this is
I
on the
think
site. Y'all can watch it. Yeah, y'all can watch this and on the website, rewatch it on Twitter. Y'all watch it and see it can be done. We just have to be patient and let them do. And some of that they may not want to. Oh yeah, now Stephen Bailey,
Yeah.
shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you. I never thought about, but you're absolutely right. A corner that could blitz is also worth paying. So you're gonna get an extra
Yes.
safety, but the way Vero likes to handle safeties, this is a guy who can also tackle very well. You can realistically line up 3 safeties instead of a corner. That that that's going to mean a lot. I appreciate you, Stephen. I really I forget about blitzing corners and safeties, and Ivero loves to do that. So absolutely.
Shout out to everybody in chat. Dom,
Love to.
Earl, Panther Gal. Oh yeah,
Right.
I appreciate every single one of y'all.
Okay. So let's
Yes.
go over real quick.
Uh,
As quarterback, we
love
got
people
Bryce
watching.
Young,
This
Tommy
is- this is
DeVito
some nerd stuff that we're
as our
doing
backup.
here, and casuals
Right.
probably
So
wouldn't be
we
it.
got
Yeah, Tommy DeVito.
right.
Tommy
Right.
Cullets.
Tommy DeVito was Kyle's idea. He's very faithful that Tommy can play number 2. Somewhere or another, we have an Italian cook who runs a restaurant in Spartanburg, South Carolina, who's extremely happy. So,
Very happy.
running back, we got Chuba Hubbard, Jonathan Brooks, Najee Harris, Trevor Etienne, and 2 scrubs.
Damn, y'all
Chime in anytime
Najee
you
Harris.
feel like it.
Guys.
Y'all got Najee Harris for under
Yes,
$2
sir.
million. Sign me up for that.
Yes, sir.
Lord, that's
Yeah,
a deal right
and
there.
he played with Bryce
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Alabama, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we didn't add the wide receiver room. Should we try to do that?
I think this is
we
the
could- we
one
could
year we might
see-
be able to skip it. But yeah, we could see.
Oh, well, okay. Okay, then. Okay.
I mean, I agree actually, because I mean we saw the emergence of Coker in that playoff game against the Rams. Man, I think him
Right.
and Nalo, aka T Mac, I think that combination, and then you bring along Jimmy
Right.
Horn, develop some more, and they still have faith in getting XL to where he needs to be. I
They
don't
just
mind
put
it.
an
Not-
extension on Bryson Tremaine. They
Right.
have plans for him
Yep.
too. Like
That dude can block.
I don't know.
We'll give him that.
And as far as free agents go, we're only losing
Right.
David Moore, and he didn't take hardly any meaningful snaps. So
Right.
Yeah, he was out most of the year.
yeah,
Right. Plus, I do want to push. I want to get Romeo Dobbs is available. Well, I might be pushing a
he
little bit
wants
to get
10
him
and
in
a
here.
half. He wants a deal.
Or could huh? Yeah.
Keep your Madden fantasies out of here, Pickle.
Well, I will
That's
say
trying to
this
do.
though: if you add Romeo Dobbs to that wide receiver group right there, you're basically telling Coker, because Coker's only on a deal. You're telling Coker that he
Right.
has to perform
That he has to play
at
slot,
an
don't he?
extremely high level from the slot. Yes.
Right. You're right. You're right. And plus, and if you didn't have XL, it would be different. But and to be fair, we don't use a lot. I mean, because we got Ted Arona, we've still got XL who they like. We got Coker. We really want to see what Jimmy Horn Jr. can do. They do have Bryson Tremaine, who they love.
Yep.
So, yeah, you're right. Jake is not wrong. I like me some Romeo Dobbs, and if it was just me, I would do this in a heartbeat. But y'all don't want to do that, and I respect that. I'm good with that. I really am. So
they're giving Coker a prove it deal, and they're saying,
you're right.
hey,
You're not wrong.
If you're going to get out here, this number 2 guy that we're talking about, you got to show it.
Right. So we're tight end. We didn't make any. We kept Tommy. And listen, I'll be fair, y'all. I would be really fair if we was to go out and sign a tight end that can run block at least close to what Tommy can do, I'd be all for. I'd almost be all for letting Tommy go for Cap. But right now, I just don't see that until you give me a tight end. uh, I'm not ready to make Sanders a number two, and that's my problem. That's my biggest problem. I'm not ready to make Sanders a number two. And if you tell me that this team will let Mitch Evans replace Sanders in the starting lineup, if Mitch Evans beats him out, I'll be right on that. I just don't see that they're going to do that yet. So maybe I'm wrong. Would you all add to the tight end room if you had a guy that you liked?
I have a guy like I just
I
like
mean,
you said.
Cade Ogden,
We're seeing the
Cade Ogden
Panthers
worked.
line up in 2 and 3 tight end sets. So
I think it's really
Go ahead. Go
no.
ahead,
Go
Jake.
ahead. No.
Kyle, one
I
of you.
cut Kyle off. Go
that
ahead,
would
Kyle.
be who I would go after if
Isaiah Likely or Cade Ogden? Likely's a guy who's improved his blocking. He blocks well. I mean, he runs. He blocked for Derrick Henry last couple of years. Um, you know,
He's my number one
eight
tight
point
end in
nine
free
million.
agency. If I'm going to take that position, Isaiah Likely is definitely
Okay,
my number one tight end.
Kyle, what do you think?
Isaiah Likely sounds
Yeah,
and
sounds what you broke up a little bit.
ready for work. I think we have done here
Okay.
showing all these fans that we can get this.
Well, we signed Isaiah
And
Likely. We did sign Isaiah Likely, so we'll see. We'll
All
see.
right,
We signed
all
Isaiah
right,
Likely
Kyle.
apparently.
Take it easy,
Uh,
brother. Don't work too hard, bro.
I appreciate you, brother. Ratchet. Hey, tune in. We're going to do the draft here in a minute. Uh, appreciate you, Kyle. Anybody else want to jump on in here? Take Kyle's spot. You're more than welcome. Jake, I believe we're done with free agency. You think?
I
I
mean,
mean, what we
yeah, I
got,
think
we added to the tight end room.
yeah, I think y'all spend enough
Yeah,
money.
offensive, right? Yeah, offensive tackle. We did get an offensive tackle, but he's listed here at guard. So, a lot of these spots you're really gonna come in free agency or in the draft. We gotta still calculate the draft in there. Um, with D tackle, we restructured Derek Brown. We cut Ashawn Robinson. We've got Derek. Yes, we can release Trishelle Wharton, but it's going to cost us a little bit. But it's going to cost us on this side about 4 million in negative cap. But if we was to cut um Patrick Jones, it would save us 5 million. So it kind of balances out. We still may do that later on in camp and preseason and balance both them situations out depending on how they perform in preseason and training camp. To Tremaine Edmonds, well, yeah, on edge we had a Jaden Phillips. Linebacker, we actually added we re-signed Isaiah Wash Simmons, but they've got him listed at but the Panthers last year had him listed at safety, but he's great at special teams, so still kind of shakes up. We did sign to Kobe Dean and Trey Edmonds, so and we didn't really add to the cornerback room, but we did restructure J.C. Horn, and we added 3 safeties. We restructured Trevin Morick. We got Brian Cook to start. Nick Cross will compete with Nick Cross and Latham Ransom will compete for the backup safety, and one will be also help out in nickel corner or be the nickel corner, which they both have the speed and agility and the intelligence to do that. We didn't do anything to long snapper or fullback. Um, Kicker, we did resign. I bet he's well. Okay. Okay. We did resign Sam Martin, by the way.
Yeah, I think they're going to try
So,
to re-sign him as well, unless he finds
right,
a bigger deal
right,
somewhere else.
a better deal, right? Which now, um, um, who's the guy that was with us last year? Uh, or year before last?
The year before last, Johnny Hecker.
He signed with. Yeah, Johnny Hecker's available, so you know. Um, so I think it's a smart move. Actually, a smart move to wait a little bit and see what kind of deal these guys get. Um, you know, we
Yeah, because
seem
I
to be
don't think
real
they're
good at
trying to.
signing old punters. So
Yeah, I don't think they're trying to sign a punter to a big contract, so to speak. I think they like this
right,
veteran 1 year deal, maybe 2 year deal situation they've been doing for a little bit.
right,
Sam Martin had a good year though. He had a better year than I thought he was going to have.
right. So right. So at the end of free agency, I agree with you. Right before the draft, we have $21 million available cap. We do have 22 million in dead cap, but that will disappear at the end of this season. So, um,
Only thing I would have done
but like I
different.
said, we freed up. Yeah,
The
go
only thing
ahead.
I would have done different is I wouldn't have signed Phillips and I would have signed Trey Hendrickson and I would have gave him that massive payday. That 20 million you see in the
I
cap
don't.
would not be
I
there, Pickle.
I don't think. Right. I don't. I don't think. I don't think. I don't think. See. That's part of the problem too. A lot of the guys, like some of these guys weren't on here. Like I don't think Trey Hendrickson was on. There's a free agent because in this simulation, the Bengals re-signed him or
Mm.
franchise tagged him. So which is kind of messed up. Uh, but I look for that the Cincinnati Joseph uh, Ozai Ossai uh, that Mike K said we should go after. Uh, is it hitting free agency? Wasn't on the list at all. So uh, I didn't even look for Trey Hendrickson, but I just don't think we're going after Trey Hendrickson. But I would have looked for him just to see what we could have got him at if I thought about it. But with all respect, that's cool though too. I mean, that's not you're not that I could have looked and seen, but uh, some of these guys weren't on here at all, so I just assumed that the other team had re-signed him. So
Oh, y'all definitely did good. I mean, hell, the amount of people y'all signed and who y'all signed, we talking deep playoff push for sure. You just got to stay healthy.
yeah, yeah, and like yeah, I kind of got carried away a little bit, but it'll be all right. It's just a simulation.
Pickle saw Dobbs. He's like,
So
yeah, I got to make my Madden transition to a real life.
okay, why am I not? Am I done? Okay, okay, there you go. Now we're going to do the draft. Dum dum dum. Okay. The Browns want us to trade down 3 spots. They're going to give us an extra 70 pick. Would that be
I think that'd be in the
okay?
third,
That
wouldn't
would
it?
be in the. Uh, it might be. Yeah. It would be early in the third round.
I mean, how do you
Uh,
want to? How do you want to do
and
this draft? Do
okay.
you want to do trades, or do you want to do no trades? Or
I don't care to do a little bit of trades because in reality the Panthers have an extra fifth round pick we don't got, and we have an extra seventh pick that they don't list. So I don't think I want to do this one. You know what I'm saying? What do you think?
go, yeah, go to don't reject it, but just go to next. Oh, I don't like that one at all.
Right. The next one is from Arizona. Yeah, I don't like that one. Um, let,
That
let's. Do you want to just make the pick here?
yeah, let's just make the picker. That Cleveland one's definitely better than the other trade, though.
Right, I agree to that. So,
Oh, there's that
and Moreau
Miami
Feely
tackle.
went to the Texans. Right, right. Oops. So is he a guy that can play right and left tackle?
That's a good question, Pickle. Uh, Full time. Okay, so this don't even tell them which side he played on. I think they should do that in their bio.
Right. Hmm.
He says primarily a right tackle for the Miami Hurricanes, having started there since his
Right.
true freshman season.
Hmm.
Uh,
Proctor's on the list though.
yeah, and I guarantee you our boy from Georgia's on the list too, ain't he?
Oh, Monroe Feely? No, he
Yep.
went to
Oh, he
16.
went 16.
He
Oh
went to the
man.
Texans at 16. Yeah, yeah. Just like Fua, the guy that Lafano like I was like went 17 to the well let's go back and look real quick at the who went where. Sonny Styles went second pick to the Jets.
Yeah, he raised his draft stock up. It was already pretty high, but he
Yeah.
just shot through the
Let me
roof
look
when he
my
hit the combine. I know
right.
it said that he primarily played right tackle. I'd still take him, Pickle. I mean,
Right.
that's just how good of a tackle he is.
The Miami tackle?
Yeah, I would take him.
The Miami tackle? Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, we could I agree. I mean we could do that. Um
That'd be insane for him to be there still too.
right. You're not wrong.
And this is
Okay.
coming from a guy who has been wanting us to draft a defensive player for years now. It's just that
Right.
man,
Right.
that icky injury was so unfortunate, man. So unfortunate. So what? You back up 4 spots and you get pick 55, and then you get their 204.
Hang on just a minute.
Yeah, Kyle. If it wasn't for his combine was ridiculous, man. It honestly was. But I've been a fan of Sonny Styles for months now, man. I knew that there was a possibility that he could be there at 19, but not really because there's so many teams ahead of us that need a linebacker. Cowboys, especially at pick 12, they need a linebacker. And then he had that combine. I was like, yeah, there's no chance that he makes it to our pick.
Right. Right. I agree. Now on this one here, they want us to move down a few spots, and they're going to give us a 204,
That's it, like a sixth or
which
a
is
seventh, ain't it?
an extra sixth round pick. I don't really like that one.
That might even be a seventh rounder.
I'll tell you what. Let's do.
He said,
Let's counter this one.
yeah,
Tell them
I'd be surprised if he
we're
makes it
going
out
to
the
drop
top
this
10
one,
because Cincinnati
and
needs
you're
a
going to give
linebacker as
us
well,
this.
and they got pick 10. And that's if he makes it the pick 10.
Right. Hey, like this. If I give you that, would you take it? Sure you would, but I ain't. That'd be unrealistic.
Uh,
Yeah, I know.
Reject.
Okay, here we go. So anyway, yep. So we'll just make the pick of what we got. So Now, see, there's that there's that Sam Hedge. Let's go to let's while we're here on offense, we spent quite a bit of money elsewhere. So uh center. Yeah, tell me what you think, bud.
Nah, I was just gonna say I'm still looking at that linebacker position, even though y'all signed who y'all did,
Oh
just to
yeah,
learn
yeah, that's
behind them
fine.
guys.
That's fine. We can do that. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. So what when we took both of them, I told Kyle, I said that doesn't stop me from drafting one later. It absolutely does not.
Oh man, Jacob Rodriguez is gone.
I, ca- I can't believe he's gone.
I can
Where'd he
believe it.
go?
He's that talented.
Anthony Hill with the looky
Yeah,
there. Anthony Hill
yeah, that's
just
sickening.
went to
That's sickening too. I wish he would even have said it.
and Rodriguez went to Kansas City.
That's even sick.
Wow,
God, man. The rich get
what
richer
a
when it comes
joke.
to these teams.
We are just start and looky there, looky there. CJ Allen went to the Patriots. Man, this draft suck already. Okay, well, they don't suck. We helped ourselves out in other areas, so
Yeah, I
let's
wouldn't have mind a
get
trade
back.
back in the first round either, but I mean, it's just
Right,
the deals that we got
I
wasn't a
understand.
great.
Right, right,
Which I would have
right.
took that the Cleveland Browns trade
So
over the who was the other one that offered us a deal?
the
The
Arizona,
Arizona. Yeah,
hmm
that Arizona
I
deal
agree.
wasn't even good.
Yep, right.
Cassius Howell, the edge from Texas A&M, the fact that he's there in the second round is
Yeah,
insane. I I I did not expect him to
yeah.
make. They're talking about him being in the first round,
Oh well,
and he's a guy that played alongside Scorton when he was with Texas
yeah.
A&M.
Well, right. Well, we could that could be our pick. Right now, we have the best available is Blake Miller, an offensive tackle from Clemson, a an Arizona corner. Of course,
Undersized
he's
corner.
5'10".
Uh, we ain't had luck with undersized corners, unfortunately.
No, right. We might not need to draft a center. Just saying.
Uh,
Or not a center. What did I say? A center. I meant safety. I meant safety.
if it was up to me, Pickle, I'm either going Cassius Howe, or I'm going
Yeah.
linebacker. Whoever the best linebacker remaining is, it's up to you
Oh
though.
yeah.
I think you can't really go wrong with either of those
Well,
scenarios.
you can't go wrong with either one. Um, since we're going best available, and there's not a linebacker at the best available spot here, we'll just go Cassius Howell. I trust you in your opinion.
No, he's good. He's got the production, I should
Right. We
say.
do need to add the center though as well. Right.
This is probably it
We're
right
going to
here.
get an extra pick and we're going to drop one spot. We'll see that one
Yep.
spot, and we're going. You would I'd take this, wouldn't you?
Why not? Yeah, Gold Day wouldn't have been a bad pick either, Kyle. He's good. He didn't have a bad combine either. I
Okay,
would not
forget
take
that.
that.
Forget that. Well, I traded back a few, but it might have been a mistake. So, well, you would not have took that second trade.
Oh, you took two trades? I thought you just did the one where you
Oh,
went back one spot.
I did. Well, and the other one asked the Jaguars jumped in. See, let me go back to where I was.
I'm about to say you lost the center opportunity.
No, that ain't where I was. See, I probably did.
No, you didn't.
See,
I don't think you did. I don't
no,
know
I
how much.
didn't.
I always saw the
See,
one trade.
no, I wasn't. I wasn't. I didn't lose a center opportunity. I took the one with the Jaguars. They offered me to jump to go back again, so I did. I took one with the Jaguars on this one, and then they offered me to go back. So this is the one. This is where I was. Then I went to this one, and they offered me another chance to go up again, and I took to this one. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the one. This one right here is the first one, and this is the second one. And in that turn, okay, come on.
I love
I
these
don't know why it's
draft
so.
scenarios, but at the same times I hate them because a lot of lot of times it ain't realistic because
Right.
Kamari
Right.
Ramsey to be
But
there too.
right. But
Oh my goodness.
yeah, that's not. Yeah, and you got to remember. You got to remember. A lot of this stuff is so. It's we got to take it for what we can get it. So
Go ahead and look at the
well,
center position, but
let's
if there
jump
ain't
over
one
here to center.
worth going, I know who I'm picking.
See, look at here. You got Slaughter and Parker both.
And we don't even have to get Slaughter right now because I think he'll be available for our next pick.
So
That's
right.
who
Well,
I'd
yeah,
pick.
probably will be. So who else would you? Who else do you want?
I already know it's either going to be between Kamari Ramsey at safety position or Deontay Lawson, linebacker out of Alabama. Either one of those two, I am perfectly fine with. Even a cornerback from Texas ain't
Over.
bad.
He's a complete nickel prospect. That actionable splits. I've already done heavy into the safety market. So
Well, look at
uh,
Deontay Lawson, or you can even look at the
well,
cornerback from Texas, Malik Muhammad. If Kevin was here right now, he'd tell us to take Kilgore at pick 88.
he would. He absolutely would. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. We'll draft Lawson.
Yeah, I about to say I know
Oh, that's
you.
for you, brother.
I can't be mad about that.
No, reject this one.
It's a lot. That was a lot of
I've
picks,
done.
though. Lord
I
have
did enough
mercy.
of that.
We'd be here all day.
Let's see. Let's see if we blew our center opportunities.
I don't think we did. Well, I need my center. My center should still be there, and he is still there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep. Our next pick is 158.
I don't think
So
he'll
we're
be
going to
there.
drop a considerable. You want to go take him now?
I think we
Okay.
should. I mean, a lot of people look at that as
We
overdraft,
did.
but I don't. If he's your guy, I don't think there's such thing as overdraft.
Right. 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 And let's all remember we're this is just a simulation and we're having fun. This is not necessarily meant to be full fledged realistically. Um, let's look at quarterback though. You want to? I really think we need to look at
Why not? Fifth
the
round, you should
quarterback
still have
position
some good
because
options, and you do have some
right,
good options. Carson Beck,
right,
K, Drew Allar.
and I have because of some trade backs, folks.
Look at that.
I still have a bunch of picks. Um, so do I need to jump into quarterback this early with the amount that's there?
So do you, Pickle? You're the one manning
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
I mean, as of right now, you have at
Ooh.
least 3 to 4 solid options
Right, right.
for a true fullback.
So,
Man, I'd love to see us use a fullback role again, but man, we just don't. Or if we do, we use a tight
oh, I would
end.
too. Right, right. So let's go up here to go the best available. Um, that Dion Burks, wide receiver from
Yeah, he's
Oklahoma, is
good.
the
He's
best
just
available.
undersized. I think he's like 5'9", Pickle.
Is he?
5'10". I
Yeah.
was close.
They call him 5'10", but still, right. He fits the mold of a dual side separation and rack threat. Huh. Almost the same as uh
Who'd you think about Jimmy Horn?
yeah.
Uh, Prior to Oklahoma, he played 3 years for Purdue.
Yeah.
The Boilermakers.
He Kyle said that I think Burks played with Bryce.
I mean, they could have worked out together, but going by his stats, he never went to Alabama. At least it ain't showing he went to Alabama. It said that he went 3 years
Right.
with Purdue and 2 years with Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Go back to that cornerback position when you get done looking at the safety out of Texas.
Okay. Yeah.
Which that
See, corner. By go ahead.
no, yeah, you're right. It's that position's gone by the time we get to here.
It's not.
It's done
Yeah,
been
it's not
picked
top
over.
heavy, or if it's yeah, the best is at the top of the corners. It's not a good draft to go corner, but we do got some safeties that can play corner. They're just going to. Um, this Iowa edge rusher. His name looks like it's gonna be a mess to say. That'll be right
Yeah,
if
good.
somebody we take.
Yeah, I hope somebody pronounces it right because I sure the world ain't.
Right.
Go ahead and look at tight end too. You know, people have been hollering about tight end.
Yeah. I
Uh,
drafted a good tight end.
oh, you did
Or
already?
I signed a tight end in free
Uh,
agency. Sad
yeah,
fire.
it's picked over
Uh,
anyways.
Isaiah Likely.
Uh,
Yeah, we signed Isaiah Likely in free agency. So we're at pick 158. We're still in the third round.
no, I think we're in the.
Yeah,
I don't.
we're in the fifth round.
Yeah, we're
We're in the
down
fifth
there.
round. Which best quarterback? Beck, Sawyer's, Cupcake,
If it's
Alonaro,
up to me,
or Haynes
if
King?
it would be between Carson Beck and Drew Allor for backup quarterback,
Right,
or at least competing for the
right,
backup role.
right, right.
And both them quarterbacks are 6'4" and taller.
Right, right.
The difference is Carson Beck
What's
was
this
totally healthy.
Sawyer Robinson?
I don't know
Right.
much about him, to be honest with you, Pickle. But he's got good
I'm not
measurables
ready to
too.
draft Cupcake yet. So, yep,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
good
not
on
ready to
Cupcake.
draft Cupcake. I'm gonna have to make a decision. I'm gonna have to make a decision. I guess we're gonna go wide receiver.
Deion Burks.
I don't necessarily. Yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
add
that's
to it.
that guy
I
that's
don't not
almost a
mad about
clone
that
to.
either. Not bad about that.
Yeah, but hey, we'll find out.
Oh Lord, look at that. We got back to back picks right here.
Look at that. There you go.
Look what you did, Pickle. And then we got picked right after that.
Look at that. That's about ugly, ain't it? Well, we're gonna draft quarterbacker directly.
I guess it really don't matter who you pick first, but I don't click on that Washington cornerback. I know we said it's picked over, but I just want to see what his measurables are.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
he's
I
six
like that.
three with him.
Yeah, I like them measurables. I don't know nothing about him, but I
Okay.
might I take a flyer on him, Pickle, just
Well,
for the vegetables
Price
alone.
Talk just got. Oh no, I've done enough of that. Fuck that trade shit. I've done traded all I'm going to trade. Uh, what's this Miami offensive tackle?
Yeah, they was talking about him in a combine. Look how big he is.
Oh, Lord
That's
mercy!
mammoth
Look at
size,
that.
Pickle.
Yeah, can he block? I mean, can he actually block?
I mean, at the
I
very
mean,
least, he could stand in front of somebody, Pickle. his his body can be the
I
blocker.
wonder
He
if he can
can.
play fullback. Line that man up a fullback.
I don't even need
Uh,
him to do that. I just need him to pick up Bryce and throw
line
him
up,
over the goal line. Pickle, can he do
just
that?
stand there.
Just pick up Bryce and throw him over the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. If you're 6'9", 300 plus
Yeah,
pounds, and you can't pick up
yeah,
a guy who's not even 200 pounds, which is definitely Bryce ain't over 200 pounds. If you can pick
right,
him up and throw him over, and you can't throw him over
right,
the goal line, yeah, go ahead and sit on the bench.
right,
And you need to hit the workout,
right.
the weight room more. Get them weights on your body.
Absolutely. You
I
ain't lying.
probably go look
You
at
absolutely is not lying.
look at quarterback right quick. Drew Allard should still be there, ain't he?
Uh-uh. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Okay, hang on.
We might be
Let
able
me
to
get
wait on him again, which
my mouse. My mouse went in the right direction.
yeah,
Yep,
he's still
Drew
there.
Allar. Beck's already left. Allar's there. The quarterback. The quarterback. I like Allar. Allar's your pocket passer. Um, and if I get down to my third string running, but right now Allar could actually, to me, could push. What's his name for the job? Uh,
Oh,
should we
Tommy
go
DeVito.
Cupcake?
Nah, I'm good
Yeah,
on Cupcake. I still rather have Drew Allard. I'm good on Cupcake.
you done. You done.
Yeah,
You
I'm
done
good.
with Cupcake. He's that. He's that. There's a no cup on the taken. See,
No,
I would still rather have Georgia Cream or
Georgia,
Hank. I like Haynes King.
Georgia Cream.
I wonder. I
No,
wonder when. I did not say that. I did not
somebody,
say that. I did not
somebody
say Georgia.
clipped it. Ah!
No, no, ain't nobody gonna clip nothing. We got technical difficulties. 3 picks in the. Kyle says is that Allar's got a bigger arm and is bigger in general. You're right. You're right. Well, I'll tell you what. Y'all want to go Allar? We'll go Allar. It's a little early, but what the hell? This is a mock. We just did.
I want that Georgia cream pickle.
Ah, well, hang on a minute. You might get some.
Oh man, that edge that you was looking at earlier that we can't pronounce his last name. He's still there. Texas safety's still
Yeah,
there. There's still some actually
he
good
is.
players. That running back from
He's
Indiana's
yeah,
still
yeah.
there.
He's got good size on that safety.
Have we drafted a safety yet? Oh yeah, we did. We got Ramsey earlier, I
No,
believe. Oh, we didn't get Ramsey.
right.
I don't even
No,
know who we got
I
actually.
don't. Hang on, just I'll look.
We've had so many picks. No,
No,
we
we
did
did
not
not
get
get a
him.
safety.
I would. Yep, that'd make it easy. I would draft him.
Fine, we'll do this one. Pick 200. We want to go Emery, Robert Henry Jr. Uh, hey, hang on. Get up here. We had this is our last pick, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we draft punter? Shall
Mm.
we say nope? We'll get a vet punter,
That's probably what they're going to do.
or right? You're probably right. You're not wrong, really. Now, with this pick, we could go to the offensive line. We've often talked about needing depth at guard. Uh, you could
Pat
go. You
Coogan, I
could
can't
always
believe he's
go
still
depth
there.
at.
He's a center though.
Yeah,
He's a little
right.
undersized. Well,
Well,
no,
I
he's not
mean,
undersized. I thought he was
right,
undersized. Man, 6'5".
right.
Shit, you might be able to put him at guard, Pickle.
Yeah, we could all go to that running back that what's his name like last time. No, we can't even. He ain't there no more.
You talking about Adam Randall, the Clemson? Yeah, he
Nah.
went 2 picks before us.
Yeah, yeah. Haynes King is still there. We take two quarterbacks.
Man,
Joey Aguilar's there.
we're gonna have like 5 quarterbacks on the roster.
Well,
Bryce Young gonna look
it's
around like,
pressure.
what?
That's what it is.
What we got going on? This is a quarterback camp. Oh, okay. Yeah, Kyle said
This
he
dude
played.
right
He's
here,
played guard,
Tucker.
and I would. That's who I'd take. Pickle. I'd take Coogan from Indiana. He played guard and center.
All right,
Yeah, I'm
all
gonna
right,
get on that.
all right.
That's who I'd
Yeah.
pick. You can't go wrong with the extra lineman. You just can't.
Right. It makes it easier that way because the flexible guys. He's young. He's a what seventh, sixth round pick,
Yeah,
and
and he's
it'll
coming off
help.
a
It'll also it
championship team.
right. Right, exactly. You're going to. I mean, you absolutely. Hey, you never know when. Yeah, we signed K in this simulation. We signed Cade to a 2-year deal. You never know. We only need him for one. You just don't know about how things work out. If Robert Hunt gets hurt again, we kind of got ourselves covered.
And then I would have
And
Coogan and Jake Slaughter, who we drafted earlier, compete for the center position.
right,
And whoever loses out, I'd have
right,
them as the backup center and the backup guard role.
at depth at guard, right,
Yep.
right, and like I had told Kyle, if something happens and Robert Hunt doesn't come back fully, like the others that have been hurt don't, then you could always kick Mays out to guard if you needed to and use your two rookie centers.
Yep.
So this is a large draft. Oh no, this is what our team looks like as a whole. Um, so uh, as a whole, at quarterback, uh, we've got 3 quarterbacks actually. I'm not sure why it ain't showing the rookies, but
It
again,
is. It just got mixed in because
so
then it says Deion Burks right there drafted. Then it's just got mixed up.
right.
Kyle says Super Bowl. I would love it.
That's a fact.
I don't know about Super Bowl yet, but I know if we have a great free agency and we have a really, really good draft, I am at the very least going to say playoffs.
We're going to
But those
simulate
two,
all these games and see what happens.
ooh, they got us winning that game. Got us winning that game, I think. That one too. Winning that one too. Oh my goodness.
We on the streak. My God, we going Super Bowl.
Have we lost a game?
Do we make the playoffs? Do we make the playoffs? Well, we're fifth in the wild card round. That's pretty
Wow.
good right there. And Atlanta got the division.
Wow.
That's
I,
wrong all over. That's wrong all over.
they got
But
us going
still,
to Dallas.
still, right, right.
They
So,
they had us finish the season
well,
11-6. What do they have Atlanta at?
yeah. I don't know. I don't see where you say 11-6.
You got
Oh,
scroll
I
down.
see it. I see.
Yeah, it's next to their. I don't know where. It had us at 11-6 though. I don't know about Atlanta.
Oh, hang on.
There it
Here we
is.
go.
That
Yeah,
Atlanta
we had one
13-4.
11-6. Atlanta's 13.
Man,
Right. Well, you know how they like Atlanta anyway. Everybody does.
they had us
They
losing
survive.
only
Well, at
one
least the
game
New
in our
Orleans is
division.
blessed again. Right. Wow, that's pretty good though.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, at least we're still in the playoffs and we're
yeah.
competing highly. I mean, Tampa sucks. New Orleans is worse. I mean, according to this simulation here. So, you know, and we were fifth for the conference. So I wonder who Atlanta's quarterback was.
Who knows? They must have had a good one.
They must have did. Okay. I don't know where I can save all this. I guess you just have to watch the whole video, folks. But Kyle, you might be right. Oh, hang on. Maybe
I'm
let me
about
go
to
back
say
up here.
playoff. The play
I
out
think
that
I go back.
playoff. Simulate.
Okay. Well, here's what we'll do. Here, you want to simulate to the playoffs?
Oh no, you can pick them, can't you? Oh, they had
Hang
us.
on.
Oh, they had us going the next round and losing. Wow. Super Bowl is
And we
the
lost to San
Falcons,
Francisco. And the that sucks. We're gonna
Baltimore
reset that one.
Ravens.
Here we
Yeah,
go. Here we go. Who wins? Ravens and the Bills.
Buffalo.
Buffalo wins that one. Uh,
Which they gotta
well,
have. There's
let's
so
just
many
go to the.
scenarios though.
You're right, but the Broncos and Kansas City.
I think the Broncos do. And if we're talking about real life, but like I said, you gotta go by. This has so many different scenarios involved in it. Talking about free agency draft. Who knows? I
You're
don't
right.
even know
You're
what's on
right.
our team.
Yeah,
But
the
I'd go
simulations
Broncos.
are different, but
Yeah,
I'm going to have the Panthers going to beat the Cowboys. Would you go
I'd
the
go Jags.
Jaguars
Jags
or
get over that
I
hump.
see? Yeah, I don't think Steelers are going to be any good this year. I don't. I
Green
might be
Bay,
wrong. I've been
Detroit.
wrong a whole bunch before.
Man, that's a division. That's a division wild card
Green
round.
Bay, yeah, and Green Bay's number two. Green Bay is second in the division in the whole
I
league.
think Lions have more talent as of now, but you're playing in Lambeau, and this is a late game.
Right.
Lambeau Field does come
Yes.
involved. Yeah,
Yes.
I think you go Green Bay.
Right. And the Seahawks versus the Niners.
Man, like this is again, this is another
Seahawks
in division.
right. Yeah, it's another in division fight. I'm gonna go with Seahawks.
Yeah, I think they get beat in the next round though,
They'll
whoever they
be at
play.
home. Right. They play Green Bay.
Ooh, I think you go.
Yeah, let's cut out.
I think
Kyle says over his dead body,
Atlanta
does
win.
Atlanta win the division next year?
I'm going Carolina and Green Bay right here
That's
for
all right.
NFC. And,
Carolina, Green Bay. Okay. Over here, the AFC
I'm
now. Let's
going
go.
Broncos and I'm going Buffalo. If it was me,
Okay. Uh-oh.
I got the
Uh-oh.
Panthers
I'm
playing
gonna
Buffalo
go.
to Super
I'm
Bowl.
there
What
you
a
go.
Super Bowl!
Dum. That's it's what it is, y'all. It's what it is.
Simulate the
That's
Super
should
Bowl
we
pick.
simulate the Super Bowl?
Simulate it. Oh!
We won the Super Bowl.
uh, breaking news. Da-da-da,
We
da-da-da.
are the champions, my friends.
Oh man,
See,
that should be
Kyle.
great.
See, Kyle. You was right all along. How are you the next GM of the Carolina Panthers? There we go. Ain't that look beautiful?
Yes, it does.
All right. What's talking? I wish I could see who which team drafted. Maybe I can. Okay. Okay. See. Here's where it is. There it is. So we know who we got. Um. So let's say Cupcake got drafted by the Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett and Cupcake, and they have Kyler Murray. And see, and this one, Kyler Murray's still on the roster.
Yeah,
So not it's not all these are correct.
right.
See, let me go to. I want to see something on the Bengals. I want to see if they still have Trey Hendrickson on that roster. Yep. See, they re-signed Trey Hendrickson, so you know they're not going to do that. So I mean, this is just a simulation for fun. It's not really meant to be. It's not really meant to be uh, real, but it's just for fun. So y'all enjoy yourself today. That's all I've got for today. Uh, uh, Jake, you got anything you want to share?
Nah, I just
Talk
want
about?
to say thank you for everybody that joined us, and thank you for commenting. Thank you. Make sure you reshare the video if you don't mind, please, and thank you. And as always, keep pounding.
That's it. That's it, y'all. Keep pounding, and remember, when you need breaking news, Blue and Black Attack